Prum-pum, prum-pum. My eyes floated, left focused on the forest growing on a 2x4, darkened by rain and time and being made into earth. Who knows what it once was? The windows opened. As the wind met the water I am made of, my body was torn to pieces in the middle of the road. Behind each window, an island destroyed. For a moment, all of my pieces hung 3 feet above the ground, still in the form of me, all separate with space between. This is flying. When I fell, I was a single drop of water, the first as the pink in the sky was sucked into the sun and tucked behind the full belly of a cloud. I woke up at the bottom of the ocean, eyes focused on the forest growing on a 2x4, suspended, all of the water turned against it. Prum-pum, prum-pum. This is flying. The destructive nature of an eminent love. I was just remembering your face, the way it looked, shoved between my legs, lost nights and lost words, forgotten heart palpitations from start to finish. When the vinegar slides down my throat, you ease my pain, you caused it first. Locked up behind spaghetti bars, holding on with loose limbs and dreadlocks, feet stepping on wet asphalt, sticky and making a noise that sounded like your voice when we made love. Silly trees are kissing above our heads, mocking our empty, barely beating, mocking your eyes got lost. Somewhere between Andromeda and Cassiopeia, I searched for them one night. Face up in the park, grass soaked with urine and blood. I couldn't find them, and neither could you, and you can't remember that day when you told me you loved me, and neither could I. Lost words searching for lost eyes, a lost soul searching for warm clothes and a hot meal and a strong shot of lies, tangled in tight chains around broken arms, locking me to you and you to her and her to him, and I want to break free. But this elephant sits still sits on my boat, and his ass won't row. My oar breaks under pressure. You break under me, lying face down, holding your knees like you told me. It'll be all right, like you told me. I watched you stare through me with your constellation eyes, your fuck me good constellation eyes. You have to call me a slut to come. Wrap your hand around my throat to feel man enough to make me yours, to love me, or to say you do, to make me come. Drink the concrete pouring out pores of my thighs if it makes you feel whole, drowned in that daylight. With a face that transcends genders like a newborn baby, boy, girl, dressed in the hair of a fallen man. You told me, asked me if I remembered, drew a home for us on the sidewalk. I lived there. In the world you created with chalk and misleading thoughts, in moments with your mouth pulsing on your cock. And how was I supposed to know that you were a myth? A sick boy swaddled in dreams and nightmares, and you don't know him, and I can't see him, and you don't know him, and I can't see you anymore. Killing an eminent love. All of a sudden, the radio is fuzzy. I rinse my hands, dry them, and adjust the frequency. My phone rings. Rinse my hands, dry them, answer it. My mouth is begging to be filled. A chain smoke. My heart has fallen, taken leave in my stomach, no room for food. I can survive on water and cigarettes while my stomach acid breaks down the blood and fiber, the meat of my heart. Sleep has abandoned me. Rinse my hands, dry them, smoke another cigarette. Soon my hands will be bones and veins, all of the skin building in the drain of the kitchen sink. Rinse and dry. Wash the pile of dishes stacked to the ceiling, wonder what day it is, wonder where they came from. I've started to see things in the wood grain of my floorboards. A woman, bare and thin, holding a dead giant on her back. Her breath too shallow to carry its weight. I want to reach my hands out and pluck off the giant, wrap her in linen and carry her home. I don't know where she lives. Rinse my hands, dry them off. The backs of my eyelids are playing 24-hour horror film reels. I can't close them. I'll watch the woman with the giant on her back. Beg her to shake, beg her to fall down, beg her to move just an inch. I don't know if she'll listen. I'm still staring and begging. Rinse my hands, dry them. Wonder if they will hold. Wonder if they will ever hold more than water.